Coach Scott Rueck and senior Earlysia Marchbanks open it up for questions.
Okay, Scott, so 4 in a row for the first time since, that's a long time considering where this program came from. What does it mean for you guys as you continue to build?
4 wins in a row in conference is it is what it is. It's a great thing. It's so nice to have all our efforts rewarded on the scoreboard, which sometimes in the past so far it hasn't happened that way in Pac-12 play anyway, but I think it just demonstrates the growth of our program and the growth of our team. It demonstrates the leadership from this one right here, and the way everybody's understanding their roles and starting to believe what we're capable of, it's just an accumulation of all the experiences we've had to this point. All season long, and so can't always control the scoreboard, so it's hard to talk about it, but I'm just really happy with the way we're competing every possession. I think we're putting, 40-minute games together now, which was not the case, and I think we have the talent, obviously, this year to be able to compete like that. So really happy for this group and what they're accomplishing and the growth in them in every way.
Earlysia, where did that scoring outburst come from in the first half there?
Well, before the game, Coach just came up to me and talked to me. He's like, just let the game come to you. And I don't know, the first basket just went in, then I got a steal, and so I don't know, baskets are coming easy. And Coach, all week long, he said, if I get a rebound, I can go. And so when I got the ball, I just went, and easy buckets came and got our teammates involved. So it just made me a lot more open.
How'd that feel after the past couple of games where maybe you weren't scoring a ton of points?
I don't know. It's hard when you don't score and you're used to scoring, but it boosts your confidence up, and then it's easier to get your teammates involved because they have to guard you and stuff. And so it was easier for me to find my teammates. And so I don't know, it boosts my confidence up, and it also I feel like it makes the girls play better when it's easier for them because they get wide open shots. So.
You are not that far removed from having to have open tryouts to fill a roster. Did you think it would happen this fast, that you all would have success this quickly?
Man, I don't know. It was crazy. I just me and Coach, we talked all summer and all since the beginning of the year. He just told me from the beginning that I just have to believe in them and don't let the girls at any second let you think that that I doubt them. And so that's what I just have been trying to do as a leader. Just let them know. If Coach says something to them on the bench, so when they come out, just be like, you got it. Just try to keep their spirits high, because you can really doubt yourself, and that can mess up your whole game. And so what I've just been trying to do as a leader is just instill in my teammates the confidence and that Coach instills in me. So that's just one thing that we try to do as a team, just believe in everyone as a player.
Scott, 46 of your 62 points came in the paint. Was that kind of the game plan coming in, attack on the inside?
It was. We felt like we could get to the paint. We were hoping maybe to draw a few fouls in this game. That was kind of the plan. They're not very deep, so it would have been nice to get them in some foul trouble. I thought that hurt them. It just made sense, and so that was part of it. It was also part of the plan to get the ball to our post. They did a great job. This is a good team. There's not very many of them, but that's a good team. It's a team that just beat USC last week, and has a couple road wins already in our conference. And so we knew we'd be in for a fight in this game, and we were. Earlysia kicked us off, so well by getting us up on the board. But we wanted to attack the entire game, and this team, we did. We missed a bunch of easy shots. I thought credit them for challenging and not fouling, but I thought we had a bunch inside that we missed. And so fortunately we made enough to pull away from them.
How big was that second half? Because they closed on a 11-0 run. You guys come out, hit your first 5, boom, it's back to double figures.
Yeah, that's kind of how our second halves have been. That's just the fun time of the game. We started well. They closed, took control of the game the last 10 minutes. It was an ugly 10 minutes for us. Utah did a great job. And then second half, we came out and just executed. We just kind of we didn't call many sets during that stretch. We just let them play. And I thought our decision-making was as good as it's been all year. And I thought we were really hard to guard during that stretch.
Over the last decade, Utah's been the best program in the West outside of Stanford. Does that register with you two, with your team? What kind of win this is for the program over that program?
You want to talk about it? Okay. Hey, right now, we're just worried about the next possession, honestly. We got to go into Stanford and play. You got to go into USC. Every night is just a war. We know that. And so I know that Utah is a great program. They've got an incredible history. And so every win is great, though. So yeah, it's great to beat Utah. It's great to beat everybody, though.
I think there was an 8-minute and 14-second stretch where there were no whistles in the first half? Was it weird to just keep playing?
You can talk about that one.
Yeah.
That was a long drought.
Yeah, it was long out there. I was like, oh my God, I'm tired. So I was waiting. You could see like the girls coming in waiting for a sub, and I was just like, you're getting ready to go back down, and you think they're gonna call something. The girl would drive, and the refs would be like, keep playing, keep playing. So, but we practice all the time. We run 4-minute games where we don't take any breaks, and so I think that really helped us out. Just continue to push. If we didn't have anything, slow it down, catch your breath, and run our play. And I think we really executed really well and got us a really good lead. So.
You
Yeah.
guys didn't score after that, so was it all of a sudden like, oh, we got this stop? Was it kind of get out of the rhythm a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. It was just like we couldn't. They were forcing us baseline, and a lot of our plays go to the right, and so we're just like they were kind of credit them for their D and forcing us baseline. So it's kind of throwing us off a little bit. If we can't get to the spot that we need to go to start our offense, then it kind of like shakes things up a little bit. But credit Ali and just Alexis getting them into the screen and letting us allow us to run our play, and then after a while we started getting open shots, easy buckets and stuff. So.
Yeah, that was a tough one for me because do you take a foul, do you call a timeout? But they're the team that plays 5 or 6, and so let's let this go for a little bit. We've got a couple people we could sub in, and so yeah, we didn't score after that, huh? Yeah, so that was a bad timeout then.
Earlysia, you play with so much emotion out there. Can you kind of talk about your game and how it affects everybody else?
I don't know. I just love the game of basketball. So I always have a lot of emotion when I'm out there, and I feel like a lot of girls build off my spirit out there, and I just feel like I have to keep it high, even when we're losing or even when we're ahead, just so that we don't go into droughts. And I feel like our team does that a lot. We go into droughts without just going to like a 5-minute period without scoring, and then we'll lose our lead or something like that. So I think that's one thing we have to work on. And so I just try to keep my spirits high because we feed off energy, we feed off our defense, and so if I'm just out there talking and playing with passion, then a lot of girls will feed that, and then just easy buckets the other way. So.
Anything else?
All right, thanks you guys.